What drew you to working at the park? Like, what was your professional path to land at Yellowstone National Park?
Oh, that's a very good question. I should have thought about that and knew you might ask that. But I think it was more just fate than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in Colorado. I moved to Jackson Hole in the early 1980s to be a trail hand on the trail crew because I loved to be out in the wilderness. And I started to see that my undergraduate degree in biology wasn't quite enough, and I needed to find a way to go to graduate school. And I picked U of M and Montana State to look for
Mm-hmm.
graduate school projects. And I landed here at MSU studying harlequin ducks.
Oh,
And
really?
I did. I
Oh,
did. It
good.
was a beautiful
Wow.
project. My professor wanted me to study rabbits at the National Engineering Lab in Idaho. And he said, no, I'm going to do my own project. I'm going to make this as hard as possible. And I'm going to do something cool in the wilderness. And he helped me raise money. And I just fell in love with the national parks by, as a trail hand. And then decided that ecology was sort of my calling because I loved nature. And I went to graduate school in fish and wildlife management here. My first job was back at Grand Teton as a biologist at Grand Teton. And I did a big circle around the national parks and ended up back in Yellowstone. And I think it was fate as well. I came to do a backpack trip from the south end of Yellowstone Lake to the Buffalo Valley on Togety Pass, big wilderness, the most remote places in the country. And I stumbled into a friend of mine that told me, pretty soon we're going to be hiring a biologist to do bison work around here. You should apply.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kept in touch and applied, and by golly, I got the job. So I knew what I was getting into.